The TasCast Show daily. It's easy, short, and fun. Enjoy the facts and the stories. Hello. Welcome to the 35th episode of the TasCast Show daily. I'm your host, Tassos Pardalis, and here I talk about veganism, entrepreneurship, comedy, and data science. Let's move on with the story and the topic of the day. Now, the story. Real quickly, I will try to cut it down below 2 minutes because I've got some feedback from a couple of listeners who prefer the topic more than the story. But I do love saying a story, so I'm gonna cut it down to less than 2 minutes. Now, what happened is this episode, I wasn't really planning to record it. I just decided to record it 10 minutes ago. The reason is because I've had an episode recorded, a special episode with a guest, my first guest, Petros Giakouris, and we decided that we're going to include video in that episode as well, so it takes me a bit longer to edit, and it was like a Saturday, and we had some technical issues. We managed to record, and I managed to save the audio and everything, and I started editing this morning because on Saturday I was very busy, I had no time to edit a video. So, and yesterday I decided to take it easy as one day off that I'm trying to have in my weekly on a weekly basis. So yeah, I'm gonna continue editing tonight and tomorrow. Hopefully by Wednesday, the latest, I'm gonna have this published. But in the meantime, I thought let's continue publishing the short podcast episodes because I don't need to stop recording these episodes. That I don't need too much time to record and edit. Anyway. So yeah, I'm approaching 1.5 minutes, so that's the story or the day, and I'm gonna go on and speak about it and cover a topic as usual. Now, a topic, actually, I could talk about business or marketing or data science or even consultancy or whatever it might be. But the last few days, my head has been filled a bit with comedy ideas. Thinking about the show tomorrow because I'm gonna have to I'm going to the Red Row at the comedy club in Glasgow tomorrow night, and I'm trying to get my act together. I've been trying to decide what kind of piece I'm gonna do because I have a number of different scripts written down, but I haven't decided yet, and it's like I've noticed that I have this, although I don't really get stressed in a way that I panic or in a way that I don't know what to do. Now I'm indecisive. I think is probably kind of an effect that kind like a stress kind of effect that I have, I guess, because I'm not sure. It's gonna be the first time I'm gonna go and do a comedy show, which is only for 5 minutes, by the way, but the time restriction is already a problem for someone like me. The second problem is that it's the first time ever that I'm gonna go to a comedy club where people expect to see comedy, so people expect to laugh and relax, and they're not going to interrupt me, and they're going there already to hear comedy and to see comedians. And I'm gonna be judged purely on my ability to make people laugh tomorrow night. So that's kind of a stressful kind of idea to have in my head. I try not to have it. And I'm trying to practice a couple of pieces. At the same time, I try to balance my responsibilities with uni and family and everything. So yeah, it's been a bit of a funny couple of days actually having these ideas floating in my head. Now, one of the things I'm gonna do for sure for you who are not going to be at the show, and for you who will be kind enough to come to the show on tomorrow night in Glasgow, is I have this idea of like sometimes when you do comedy, there's ridiculous things that you can say in the beginning or the middle of a show, and they just make people laugh, and people don't know why they laugh. You don't know why you laugh or why people laugh, but it's some things that every time I have this idea popping in my head, like a random sentence or random fact that I can say in a very ridiculous way, if I make myself laugh when I have the idea or the thought, I assume, and usually is the case, that when I say this random thing during a show, which doesn't connect to anything, it doesn't need to connect to anything, people, for some reason, laugh. And I think it's because it's ridiculous. Usually it's something very, very ridiculous. And for example, one of the things I'm thinking actually to say in Glasgow, let's say to break the ice a bit, is, you know, when you go to a restaurant, I went to the restaurant the other day and it had like these thin forks. It was a thin fork restaurant. And actually, if you notice the thin forks, they're annoying. If you go to a restaurant, would you agree? But yeah, so that's it. That's a very random sentence. I might add a bit of sugar coating around it, depending how I feel tomorrow night. But yeah, that's a very random sentence that for some reason makes me laugh, and maybe make you laugh now, or maybe will make people laugh tomorrow. And if I feel like, and it's kind of an icebreaker that I'm thinking to use in order to break the ice, not between me and the audience, but between me and my thoughts. So if I relax, then I can make a lot of jokes. If I not relaxed, I'm gonna fuck it up. Anyway, so guys, keep tuned. I will be posting again tomorrow, and we'll have the special episode live this week, very, very soon. It's gonna be a very busy week for me, guys. So if the special episode doesn't come before the end of the week, please don't hold it against me. I will do my best to publish it before the end of the week, though, like Wednesday, the latest, hopefully. That's my personal goal. But I do have a lot of things to do with university and other responsibilities with work, and my mom wants me to take care of some other stuff for her business. So it's like it's part of the hustle when you are an entrepreneur, and when you have an entrepreneurial family, you help each other sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna work as effectively as possible to deliver this as well, though, to make sure that the special episode with Petros Chagouris is live before Friday. Now, if you enjoy, guys, the content, if you enjoy my voice, if you enjoy the random stories that I might say, or the comedy, like when I talk about comedy, or when I talk about data science, or when I talk about business or marketing or veganism, whatever it is, if you like any of these topics at all, or if you just like my voice, just like the episodes, subscribe to the podcast, share with friends, and I'll keep up the episodes as usual. If not on a daily basis, every second day for sure, third day. The large breaks don't come very often. It's just only basically the large breaks will come only if I get sick. So if you don't hear from me for more than 2 days straight, that means I probably cannot use my voice again. Hopefully this is not gonna happen for the next year or two or never, but you never know. Anyway, guys, have an awesome day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.